coming back to the manner in which Prime Minister recently made appeals to the citizens, those 7 appeals that cut down on fuel, work from home, don't consume too much of edible oil, bring that down by 10%, don't buy gold. What do you have to say about these appeals? And this is all to counter the Iran crisis because he was not able to handle it.
This government has no experience of handling a crisis, Neeluji. In all its 12 years in office, they have not faced a crisis. The only crisis was during the COVID period. And COVID was considered to be a natural disaster. Nobody blamed Mr. Modi personally for this. So when he asked the citizens to stand in their balconies and beat pots and pans and create a noise which will drive away the COVID infection, people believed in him and did what he said. But this crisis is entirely his making. It's the government's making. Because when did the crisis begin? On 28th February, when the war started in the Middle East, in the Gulf. Iran was attacked and the war started. And Mr. Modi had already gone to Israel and stood with Netanyahu, proving to the world that he was standing with Israel and the US. So that answers that question that you had asked earlier as to why does he not respond to Trump. He will not respond to Trump because, as Trump himself had said, that Modi's political career was in his hand and he can destroy it whenever he wants. But because Mr. Modi is his friend, so he will not do it. So obviously Trump has something which you and I don't know, which if disclosed publicly will ruin Mr. Modi's political career. So he's compromised. There is absolutely no doubt. And that's why he did not respond when Indians were brought in chains in the US aircraft, military aircraft, and sent to India. Even a country like Colombia in South America protested to the US and said this will not do. This is not on. And in future, they send their own planes to bring their own citizens back. Now, did India do anything like that? No. So we have, for some reason, submitted to Mr. Trump. Mr. Modi personally has submitted to Mr. Trump. Unfortunately, he has now reached a stage where he is avoiding Trump. I mean, he is much less going to Washington, D.C. He is not even attending those conferences where he knows Trump will be present because he knows that Trump might insult him. In the meanwhile, 2 very important developments have taken place, Neeluji, as far as our foreign relations are concerned. Number 1, India was considered by US to be a counterbalancing force against China. Now with China and US coming together, India has lost that position completely. So in the big wide world, we are on our own. The US is not going to support us. Number 2,
no, US has come. Support us, and even China was not going to support us.
China, of course not. China has been hostile to India, so there is no question of China supporting India. The other very important thing is China was very close to Pakistan. They described their relationship as a relationship which was based on mountains and valleys and all that. So Pakistan was close to China. Now Pakistan has gone close to the US also. I mean, the way Munir has been, Field Marshal Munir has been wined and dined in the White House is surprising in the extreme. So our sworn enemy, Pakistan, the exporter of terrorism in India, Pakistan, is now a friend not only of China, but also of the US. What is our position? We are neither friendly with China, nor are we now friendly with the US. And we have lost the only lever that we had. of being a counterpoise to China in Asia. So that calls for a complete and fundamental shift in our foreign policy. Because all the pillars on which our foreign policy had been built or rested so far, those pillars have collapsed. Now, is the government thinking about a new kind of foreign policy? I don't know, because I see no evidence of that.
No, but the government will never admit that they have failed on the foreign policy account at all. They are, Prime Minister is beginning his trip now again for another 7 days. He's going to UAE, he's going to Netherlands, Sweden, several countries he's visiting.
He's setting an example after having told his countrymen, don't travel abroad, don't go abroad for marriages, don't go abroad for tourism, don't go abroad for holidays. He himself has gone. After all, you must grant it to him. He has worked very hard during the elections, and a man is entitled to some rest.
No, but he has done he has embarked upon certain cosmetic measures, like he's cut down the strength of his cars in the convoy, and he has asked his cabinet ministers. Then yesterday I was reading that Rekha Gupta, who's the Delhi chief minister, she has asked her bureaucrats to take a metro and come to office. Are these measures going to really help, sir, in tackling with this crisis?
They only have symbolic value, but they are important in the sense that it sends a message to the people that we are not only asking you to tighten your belt, we are tightening the belt ourselves. But I came across a very interesting news item yesterday in the Times of India, where some official of the government of India said, no, it does not, it's not austerity measures.
I was coming to that, actually. They have a problem with the word austerity.
Yeah, it's not, they said it's not austerity measures. It is not really into cuts in subsidies or budget allocations, this, that, and the other. So what is it? After this statement, I frankly am very confused. That what exactly is the state of affairs? Are we going to observe austerity? Or, we have done enough, Prime Minister has spoken and that's all. Now it's up to the citizens. And what can he do if the citizens don't obey him, follow his advice? In the meanwhile, they have raised the prices of petrol and diesel. Yesterday, the news came that wholesale price index had gone up from 3.88 in March, 3.88% to 8.3% in April. You must have seen that report. Wholesale price index, even before the prices of petroleum products were raised. Now that petroleum prices have been raised, I don't know where prices are going in this country, both retail and wholesale. And also, you must have seen reports that price rise has already affected all those items also which are not imported. I can understand petroleum product prices being raised. I can understand fertilizer prices being raised. But what will explain milk prices being raised? We are not importing any milk. So why have they raised milk prices? It only shows that the citizens of India have to brace for price rise across the board. And the impact had started today with the increase in petroleum and diesel prices. Because diesel is a commodity which affects everything else. It has a cascading effect. So it will lead to increase in transport charges, increase in industrial products, increase of agriculture use everywhere. And as I said, this is Government of India induced. I'd also like to make another point here. We have faced such crises in the past also. Now, when petroleum crude prices used to increase, as a result of which we had to raise petroleum product prices, then what was the formula which was followed? Not only by the Vajpayee government, it was followed by Manmohan Singh government also. The formula was that the burden will be divided three ways. And which are the three ways? One is First of all, the government will reduce its excise duty. So it will take part 1/3 of the burden. The second was the petroleum companies will take a part of the burden. And the third was the consumer will take 1/3 of the burden. So people were prepared to accept this because everybody else was sharing the burden. Now, the whole burden is being passed on to the consumer. You are aware of the fact that when Mr. Modi came into office, petroleum crude was perhaps $120, $130 a barrel. And then it came down to $30, $35 a barrel. Did he pass on the advantage of decrease in prices to the people of India? No. They, by raising excise duty, they made billions of dollars, of course in rupees, through their taxation measures. And now that they have raised the prices, will they do the same when petroleum crude prices start declining? God alone knows. This government has behaved like a merchant, not like a welfare state. It has behaved like a merchant state. And it has shortchanged its citizens whenever the need has arisen.